Hi, welcome to Chapter 3, Section 4, Parallel and Perpendicular Lines. And in this section, we complete the ways to prove that lines are parallel. Remember, there were 6 ways. We've already been introduced to 4 of them. And this section starts off with number 5. So, if 2 lines are parallel to the same line, then they are parallel to each other. Notice, I know from the givens and the hypotheses, if line K is parallel to line L, and I also know that line K is parallel to line M, then I'm guaranteed that L and M must also be parallel to each other. Okay, so I do want to put one caveat on this, that actually, no, we're good to go. So anyway, keep this in mind. It does kind of look like transitive property, like you're passing along parallelness, but there is no transitive property of being parallel. It's either congruence or equality. So this, again, is just a theorem. Next theorem, and also notice it doesn't have any great name, so unfortunately you're just going to have to write it out. The best you can do to alter that is maybe use the parallel symbol when you're writing it out. Okay, the next theorem on the page is the 6th way to prove lines parallel. And again, hopefully you've been numbering along as we've been doing these in the 2 sections so that later they're easy to find for your notes. Okay, so it says in a plane, if 2 lines are both perpendicular to the same line, then the 2 lines must be parallel to each other. So here we have line K parallel to line, or perpendicular to line T. We can see the symbol here. We also have line M parallel to line, excuse me, that's not a T, that's an L, to line L. And if, again, both of these lines are parallel to this 3rd line, then these 2 lines must be parallel to each other. Okay? And the last theorem says, in a plane, if a line is perpendicular to one parallel line, then it is also perpendicular to the other. So this theorem says, if I know line K and line L are parallel to each other, and I also know that line K is perpendicular to line M, I'm guaranteed that line L must also be perpendicular to line M. All right, so that's the end of the theorems. And we are going to go on to some other examples, but we will tackle those in class. So see you in class.